Hey guys, it's me, Madison, and I finally figured out how to put my voice into this thing. It took me a very long time to finally figure it out. And in this video, I'm doing a Christmas dragon. And I know I skipped Thanksgiving and Halloween, but I don't care. Christmas is just better. So, this dragon is a deer. Well, it looks more like a deer than most of my other dragons. I was thinking to make Eclipse, but in a Christmas version, which, by the way, Eclipse is my dragon that I made because of its two sides. I thought that would be a good name for it. And this dragon's name is Mistletoe because I was at my aunt's house and I was drawing a dragon and she put it in the printer so we could all color it, and she wanted hers to be named Mistletoe, and one of the Mistletoe's abilities is to shoot missiles from his toes. So I thought to remake Mistletoe into an actual different his own dragon. So I thought it would also be funny to have a dragon that could literally shoot missiles from his toes. So, this dragon is Mistletoe. I thought of putting fur on him, but after making the lines, I realized that it would take a bit, so I didn't do it. And I was thinking about giving Mistletoe hoofs instead of dragon claws, but I like the claws better. I think hoofs would look kind of weird. And one of the things we were joking about when we were coloring in the dragons is, what if Santa Claus actually didn't have reindeer reindeer to fly a sleigh? It makes sense. What if dragons flew the sleigh instead? How do we know it was a reindeer? I guess if people put out carrots, then that's kind of weird. But maybe it's maybe it's a dragon deer or something like Mistletoe. When I do the tails, I have to zoom out, or else the line will be very like bumpy and stuff. So I had to zoom out, and I didn't like that line, so I replaced it, kind of. And I thought it would be cool to add some fluff on the tip of the tail, because it's a deer. It has fur. So I thought it would be cool to add some at the end. Now I'm adding in the pattern for Mistletoe, which I thought he would have a cool Christmassy pattern. So I'm adding the regular deer color and reds, whites, and greens because they're Christmas colors, and I thought he would look better with those. Not just a regular deer dragon. He would have actual Christmas colors since he's a Christmas dragon. Now here I'm adding a bit more extra decoration because I thought he would look cuter with like Christmas lights and ornaments. On my dragon, I just added ornaments to like its like neck fur because in and I like made it green because then it looked like a Christmas tree, and I thought it was really funny. But he doesn't have really any neck fur, so I just added it to his antlers. Now here I'm coloring stuff in actually. This time, coloring didn't take nearly as long as last drawing video, which I'm glad about that. And I'm first doing the actual reindeer colors, and then I am going to put in the Christmas colors. And it took me a little bit to make sure the colors didn't get inside the Christmas lights, because I don't want that. I want the lights to actually not be covered by brown. And this time I actually remembered that I could actually fill in the spots with the filling in tool instead of like coloring all of them. And I did this dark background so that I can actually tell if the white is there, because a lot of times I like leave spots that are like missing because the colors are so close to they're so close to the same like color or like the same darkness that it's like really hard to tell. I thought it'd be kind of funny to make the back kind of look like a candy cane pattern. So I'm just putting reds and whites. I thought at first maybe it should be red and green, but I'm like, no, candy cane. And right here, I thought maybe it should be red, but I changed my mind, so it would. I changed my mind for it to be brown because I thought brown would just look better. Sometimes when I'm coloring, I'm kind of like all over the place, so I start coloring I start using one color, and then I start using another color, and then I go back to that other color because I just honestly never know what color I actually want it. And on this dragon, I use a lot of layers because I just don't know why. I just use a lot of layers for weird reasons. And with my dragons, the top of their, like the back side of their wing is the same color as like their scales, and then the underside of their wing is like a webbing, like a different color, because I just think it looks cooler. And I forgot to do the tip of the wing. And I'm using stuff for the under part of the wing, so I have to do this line to make sure it doesn't get outside because it will take forever to erase if I do that. I wanted the under part of the wing to look like a snowstorm, well, like snow falling, because I thought it would look really pretty. It took me a while to figure out which thing I wanted to use and what size it should be. I keep on doing the same. I keep on doing white, but I make it like more translucent every single time. And I had to stop the video, then start recording again, because when the record thing was right on top of where I had to like delete the lines. So that was fun. So now the legs are the exact same thing, but like not nearly as like long and like as like shaded. But it does look pretty shaded, even though I didn't shade it at all. Like I didn't use the finger tool. At first it really looks like a sky. Like sky mixing in with clouds. And also, I do not draw this fast, if anybody wants to know. If anybody wants to know, I'm like using like 5 times speed on this thing. So if you like really want to see, you probably want, like, if you want to see how long it took me, you probably want to do the video like on like 5 like times slow or something. I don't know what it's, I don't know, but like it took me like an hour and 30 minutes for this dragon. So yeah, not nearly as long as making the 3 dragons. Making Nightleaf is what we're thinking right now. Eclipse and Emberlyn, I think. I think that's how you say it. I don't know exactly. And now I'm doing the lights because I thought it would look cool. And the ornaments, I was too busy talking. The ornaments are the same on each side, but they are just inverted in color. Took me a pretty long time to erase that part because I kept on doing it in not a straight line. I'm not good with drawing straight lines unless I have a rule or something, and even that, I'm not really that good. So yeah, this is basically mistletoe. This is basically the end. I'm just doing the background. And I'm doing the same thing with the snow. So there's mistletoe.